even before it starts. But there's already Thor's here, fourth Thor coming out, and he's actually making a wall off with supply depots. I don't think I ever seen this on this map, and making another orbital command on a quite unsafe spot, but well, okay, maybe you'll get a planetary fortress there or something. Here they are moving into the third expo, straight there, lots of upgrades getting researched, and now we see DIMAGA transitioning once again to roaches, the massive unit for soaking damage, very useful, an excellent tool for Zerg players. And he's massing some roaches now, transitioning into it. He doesn't have as many Mutalisks as he had before on the previous matches. Not sure if he's going to get some more or not. For now, it seems like he's going to invest on his land units, getting also glial reconstitution as long as some upgrades. So I think he's preparing his ground army. Meanwhile, yeah, DeMusliM picking up the high yield. That's why he was building this orbital command here, I would say. But he needs some kind of defense. I mean, he can't just place the command there. It's really close to DIMAGA, and DIMAGA can easily go there and harass, so he's going to need some kind of defense on that place. I honestly am an apologist. I promote, I think that the best idea for the high yields here is clearly one of those planetary fortresses. It's very hard to defend. Look at these gaps here, look at the openings, not easy at all. You actually lose the orbital command, it will gimp a little bit your income, but I mean it will make you feel safer. It's harder to kill, and you can actually pull forces there if you're actually making a move somewhere else. Fairly good. And look at the amount of roaches. Let me just pull the units here. Oh yeah, 23 roaches at the moment. He's just pumping roaches like mad. Also has some queens. Here comes only 2 Hellions. I honestly don't see what these 2 Hellions are going to make here, but if it's for scouting purposes, then it was good. Yeah, he checked the banelings, he checked the roaches. Here comes the scan. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. If that was the purpose, they did their purpose fairly well. How's the army count? There it is. Well, mineral-wise and gas-wise, it's fairly similar, and the number is also fairly similar. So they're working out of balanced armies, but this Mutalisks flying once again, coming from the right side, straight to the rich mineral field. They passed on the turret, they saw the turret was getting built, but there's so many forces defending here, this won't be easy. And there you go, see the planetary fortress, very useful to keep those high yield on this map. The Xel'Naga caverns are kind of complicated to maintain the high yield. I already seen several matches where people just spread to the sides, they don't even try to go the high yield, I guess. And yeah, this Mutalisk not doing much, they kind of like flying around. There goes an Overlord now getting killed. They're just being flying around, not much of an arrest, not much of a result. Can actually take a look at them, like 1 kill and stuff like that, not much. And meanwhile, DeMusliM is massing a big mech army. There's not a single bio unit here. I think he got fed up of all those melting pots, can I call it that? Like melting bowls of humans, of flesh on the previous matches. So he just went fully mech, heavy mech by the way. Just a mix of siege tanks with Thors and Hellions. There's no human beings here except for the drivers of these mechanisms, obviously. So, oh, here comes the roaches with the banelings. They're gonna make a move, trying to make a stand in the middle. No, pulling back once again. Was he just showing himself off to DeMusliM, I wonder? Maybe just an intimidation move. And look at it, DIMAGA is actually getting a second Spire. Is he gonna go full air? For him to be picking up a second Spire, this is pretty impressive. Nida's network as well, and here comes the putsch with all the Hellions. Roaches fending it off. There's an Overseer getting morphed here, but you're gonna get killed. Almost, yeah, just changing the directions in front of those units. Oh, it's still alive, pretty nice. For now he survived, but those 3 Marines are trying to just get a fix on him. No, survived. Good, at least it's alive. Almost got killed just morphing on top of the DeMusliM army. And the DeMusliM preparing himself to just move and advance here, sending some scouts ahead to check out this third base, the second expo. Gonna get instantly killed. Now he knows that the bulk of the army is here. He might decide to make an approach somewhere else. Also another Marine going there. And actually DIMAGA splitted his forces. Here comes Infernal Pre-Igniter with Thors backing up A ton of roaches, so many roaches, just trying to soak up as much damage as they can while they focus fire these units. Already melted several. Look at the pincer attack coming from the right, north. More roaches and just locking on these units from the Muslim, killing several of the mech units. All the Thors down, several siege tanks, but their siege tanks on the back still able to fend off this attack, and some of the roaches actually survived and they're pulling back. But look at how much both armies got grinded down. They just chipped away at each other because, and it looks like that the Muslim is ahead at the moment. All the roaches got killed. He's actually building 30 roaches at the moment and the corruptors. And the Muslim still has an army and reinforcing from the back, but DIMAGA doesn't have anything at the moment. He's massing it up again. 30 roaches. How many roaches do you want? Let's see where he goes. Also has the corruptor, has a Nidus here. He might be able to port something here because he keeps pooping the creep here. Another push with the roaches, all the roaches getting completely melted. Now jumping on the tanks, so the splash damage from the siege tanks actually hits the tanks and the roaches at the same time, but got killed once again. That push didn't work at all. More roaches incoming. Okay, just changed the point, the rally point, probably because, well, you wouldn't be getting much of a result out of 3 roaches facing that amount of siege tanks. Here comes the siege tanks from the back. They're on the verge of entering the second expo, the third base from DIMAGA, sieging up at the ramp. Well, at least they got this position controlled here, and I see all the Hellions moving on the right side into the natural expo. The roaches are gonna caught them. Yeah, no chance. Caught by the roaches, pulling back. 4 of them alive. Meanwhile, there's the corruptors flying here. Not sure if he's gonna convert. Oh, wait. We have a Nidus network here, and there it is, the Great Aspire. We're probably gonna see some Broodlords pretty soon, which is a unit that I really love, but he's gonna have to make a large amount to put up with the Muslim units here, because this is not easy. And yeah, he's just dropping the Nidus here. Here comes the roaches, lifting his base, and there's not much to do here besides killing the SCVs and probably making destroying the refineries, but there's not much to do. He's just lifting it. I guess it's just stuck for now. But if he doesn't put this Nidus down, he might be able to make a surprise move later on. Corruptors checking these units here. There's a big push with Hellions here. I missed it, I'm sorry. Just roasted all the drones there, and now the Thor trying to push away those corruptors. Here comes reinforcements, more Thors. How many Thors does he have already? 1 there, followed by 4 more, 5 Thors in the front, and here comes the Broodlords. Roaches trying to hold the position while I think he transmutes the Broodlords. He already gave up on that expo, and here are the Broodlords, all of them morphing, while the Roaches try to hold position, giving enough time for the Broodlords to pop out, but he's gonna need plenty of Broodlords. Okay, it can't be like 1 or 2 or 3, he's gonna need a lot of them. Let's see how many he's able to pop out of those cocoons. More Corruptors coming out, Infestors coming out, and here comes the Broodlords. Already sending some Broodlings after the Muslim army, but the Muslim has a really big army, and now he's going into Vikings, so he's making the proper transition. Vikings will be able to assault those Broodlords with no problem at all. Excellent choice. Let me look how the army count is at the moment. Yeah, there's a big gap. The Mag is falling behind, look at it. The Muslim is way ahead at the moment on the army count and his army composition. Let me look at the units. 5 Thors, 7 Vikings, 16 Hellions, 15 siege tanks, full mech. While, yeah, the DIMAGA also has a fairly interesting army, but not much coming out of it. There's 2 roaches here. There's just harassing all the SCVs, trying to kill them one by one, but, well, I don't think they're gonna last long here. Yeah, there it is. Thors showed up and just nuked them. It's over. I was actually hoping to see something here. Yeah, he tried to make a Nidus network here, but nothing came up out of it. He just pulled the units and defended it. Here comes the Vikings, gonna finish up this the Overseer. It's dead. And look at this red massive blob going on there. Just huge blob, sending several SCVs ahead. Not sure if he's preparing something. We might be using them to repair the Thors while he makes a push, but no, the SCVs are just moving ahead, straight forward. Sacrificial lambs for the kill, instantly killed in like 5 seconds. Another one. He's just sending a pile of them. He probably wants to replace them for more units, and you just needed them killed. At least use them as scouts, I guess. Yeah, there's the production. Getting upgrades now, more Vikings. How's the army count? Let me look. Yeah, there it is, the army count. Roach is now deciding to go for the high yield, but I don't think it's going to be on time. Look at this army. Look at the size of this. I'm sorry, I'm going to take the HP bars. It's just a lot of HP bars. You don't get anything out of it, to be honest. And here it is, first face off, pulling ahead. Where are the Broodlords? Killing all the Overlords. Now the Broodlords coming from the left side, but there's so many units. Look at this, they're just nuking everything. Broodlords sending Broodlings from the left. Here comes all the Corruptors trying to fend off nice fungal growth on top of the Vikings, but they're still all resisting and alive. Big fleet of Vikings with all these siege tanks just nuking everything, and now the flying units are getting taken care of by the Vikings. Let's see if these Vikings will be enough to sustain here. Yeah, they will, because they're all getting repaired by the SCVs. Look at this. They survived. They were able to survive this attack because they kept getting repaired, and this is how you win the game. Very well played by DeMusliM, no questions asked. There goes DIMAGA's army. It's over. He's still pulling some roaches, but not enough. Look at it, just the siege tanks moving ahead and destroying everything, and DIMAGA GG's out of the match. So, as you can see, SCVs on the line, repairing units does help a lot, especially on a mech build like this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. See you all later.